so my is more. It's a pay dear. Kakra nasi. We are all here. Wabatewa. Tabia TV. Yeah. Wabatewa. The pebia. Which is 6:30 and 9:30. Wabatewa. Now, it was a for the pay dear. Yeah, the minority leader. He's not happy. He's not happy. Or say, NPP among you couldn't want parliament in Ankasa. Omo ko ahunye mudada. Omo ko pressure mudada. Serious turbulence. In fact, they said parliament to Yasino. No, me 88. They say what about 87? Ni 90 NDC for mama hon tomo. Emma NPP hon tomo. Aden, Mr. President. But the man I am.
I didn't be number.
They say a yatiti a chiwe, ne you wait for ne you wait. It's you know, there's a moon ya call or parliament na call baby. But the bang. Just what's from my penny. Tell me a question, and you're fine. Omo. They say I'm not going a mighty 88. They say I mighty 87. Because I'm buying 88 on the number. I don't cry no more prayers or maybe account. And I'm saying it's almost I lose you elections, you know. It's you know, already they are going through a lot of issues. It's an entity for whom I'm no one just say you're more suppressive, a young call for across board. But they name no. Also, make a for say. Or I regime say, and check. I hope because NDC in the year 2001, almost election no. Between 2001 and 2004, there were 7 by-elections. Ning NDC Lucia. Ning NDC Lucia between 2001 and 2004. But in 2004, elections no more call a year for second term. No. They won a lot of seats. In John Pabon say, Saturday NDC for fair. No. I'm also so. I mean, I don't want 2028 going. They also win some seats. You know. That say over Babem, Kara no more side about them. Is that a pretty? Asama Yera, Alexander, Afenyo Martin, or Sahin. See, I can't check Ghana for
Kwesi
Mohamed. Tell your question, and you're fine. Already, Nagasano, they are going through a lot. It's a more kakra. The party, or mine, the teacher. They are more so. It's an opinion. It was a war. Now, for my country, a year, a mono. Within the Kwesi Pakavos, the people nearby.
Akua Asieduaa, and any more share. If we sabi Kwesi 9:30 bebo, and send me Bresi Ghana memoir, ye be home como ebetuminim. You do my communicating in the film, the message of motivation, beba, whether no forex news account, newspaper headlines in the review. Ghana to say sports womb, health and lifestyle, nafi, OBT agenda. Kwesi Ghana to say no. Kwenyako water treatment plant, yes. You see, closing it down.
Some kind.
No more kekaba. Fedi. Enye dru nti anope yebeko Ghana water. Na ye nimpenyufo se kwenyako close it down. Next plant and so ebe close it down yedaben. Because galamse issue no aye nationwide problem. Ya enye kwenyako nkwa ena ewo. Ena re fifi mantem ne kra nka galamse no ehun sam wo form de nenso nsuo no enante. Said you know ye kan wan efiri baabi na kwakopie baabi aha nti anope yebeko kwenyako agona kwenyako asem na meken na enso na yatomu no omafo ni kopi ne sen say ye ni streams ne rivers bi wo ho ya obetimi akofeche no kra say eno kra so ye dangerous because ukosaba wa no alom no de betimi atomu a percentage ahe and ade be ya ebe healthy e de amount for consumption anope ehon ne de Ghana te sen efiri na ye de abre omanfo nti ye wi a na health and lifestyle banafi agenda be ne ye fi adanti 9 o'clock pepe agenda ye de bekwa wiye na ye de entertainment session abeto aso between 9 and 9:30 ye de munyina sema makwaba eba obiti so
right Mr. Fontaine, to play quickly and go for a message of motivation which is always brought to you by Bosheba Electricals. We shall follow pay your message of motivation is from a man by name Andre Guy. I don't know if he'll be a Mexican. I'm not to Andre Nadia. Or say everything has been said before, but since nobody listens, we have to keep going back and beginning all over again. Or say everything in this world, you know, it's been said already. But since nobody is listening, we have to still keep going back and beginning all over again and telling the people what they've been saying in years past. Yeah, all canon.
Andre guide Kwesi Andre so French for title pa Andrew.
Okay.
Okay. No my Andre. Now when if name here Andre Paul Guillaume guide. Now or French writer and or author and so ka ho. Na otro nyoma bebre variety of styles and topics. And just ono de no de on hye da nyina ba bi fa ko bibia beba ni mu bia no timi tro ho asem. 1947 ono na ye Nobel Peace Prize winner. Na say wabeye bi pen pa Nobel Peace Prize in Literature ono nom de man wo no November 22nd November 1869 e wo Paris e wo France e no wu 19th February 1951 brand wedi 81 years e wo France wa na ne spouse ne yere e Madeleine e na ne ba wo ba ko Catherine ne papa e Paul Guide na ne mama Juliet na Andre Guide asem o kana no pe wo se asem bia ya kapen bibi a ya tini na bia ya kapen ye be koso aka esanse ye kan nipa nte ya so edin asem ne ye kase fato e no de akoto bi nanso kosisi ye be ka ma obi ate no ate ase no kosi ye nyai ka ye be ka sa enti asem ne ka no e wo ho manipa se ye bete ase ye kana ate ase de ane nka history kura bi ani ba bia na mo enam se nipa ya ne ye ka sem refie wo ho ye kasa ya so eden na ye bi okra wo te so nte ase yi enu te hia se ye be revisit asem no over and over again enti asem no kosi se ye be ka mana kosi ba bi no kosi ye nyai ka bible cry example asem ye o bible ma wo mu free tetetetete o well can say 2000 years into the toss be 2000 ya ne ye ka ho asem eno a ne da so ka na bibia so o bible ni mu said ye ya na chronicle newspaper na ka ho asem asem bia ne hweso o bible mu na se enipa bete na wate ase enti ne ye kan ye repeat said ye be ya aboso ba na meja pa enti na ya kai ye ho na de ye wo mu no ya ye na sondua ba
eno anu no anti no so na galam so ya kan na be kasa
we dey when example come up ye nyai ka ko se be jai
be kasa to say mbejai munye njai ye ye be kasa to mo no pay munja galam say no
every day
ye be kasa jam pay there therefore that's our message of motivation for you this morning. Quickly and check your weather for the next 24 hours. Abuja for another pay, which situation now? Ashanti are doing 79% chance of rain. The channel say it's should be hugely, and a greater cry a year 49% chance of rain. Quite hot. I say should be to as a end top. It's but all in good. No, I am wire. I think say if you rainy season, James is saying you are no na it was so come. It's not a pay mention, so that is the weather update for the next 24 hours. Quickly. Ghana, you see the na holiday to say. It was a four. I don't pay on my shamba.
Sikasam no baby a akwa kodru nie enade chi na yegu so kosoro ebi abeka ho wo hwe enra pound sterling na nenam 16.3 ene abeda ne 0.4 ekọ na nim nche se 17 na akwan so na nani gina US dollar no nam 12.1 da so euro 14.2 Canadian dollar 8.7 Chinese RMB no credit adanse se anagri sikani mu apija ene enra ye kana RMB da 1.6 ene abeda 1.7 enti obi abe transaction bia no maybe sikani gina ena ye de atom anim Bank of Ghana ena de figures ne de amaye na de ya na ahomete ne se Bank of Ghana releasing ni say ya ya na ukọ fam ho no wunya ne sɛ de ɔmo ka ne ɛno no ɛwɔ ɛyɛ match higher ɛkyɛn no nti ye bɛsɛ sɛ ya ɔmo nye bibi ɛmfa ho ɛmfa mayen sikasɛm no baabi na ho ɔde ngyina ne eduru sɛ ya na ye gyae kotie sports nkomo bebree aboba ɛwɔ agudie nsɛm ye sɛ fata sɛ wɔ sɛ ye tie bi na ye rewe ho standing by ɛyɛ baba yisa na wotwe mu yafe no em sɛ ye nhyɛ dan hu ne sa afrafra kakra baba so mami akwa ba won ayefe so
ase enti abusia anopei ye mo ache na ye mo akwa ba de oni guso a o hwe ne de eye Oyerepa breakfast time nemum agudie mu nsem chefa ewom ena ye de esomo ene anopei Ghana Premier League starts today 2025-2026 with some CK War League no ye shem kran pa anopei ebeti ho enkomo lawyer Safuduku of Kumase Asante Kotoko Dewom and Solomon Ofosu Uware Kumase Asante Kotoko supporters chairman Wakasa 8 times Olympic champion Usain Bolt and the sprinters yo moriasi ombetima ayo record subiana odi mumwaye eto ye ni mweni afoforo pie ena ye de esum wo se agudie mu nsem ene anopay sports lawyer ni the only sports lawyer in Ghana football abisia kame hoye na yensha se enfi Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo na so ye ose Ghana Football Association no amra bontin no mechechemu se emprempre president Ketiye Okraku obeko tetem ana se tetem no onko awusa ye chichichimu fidie no ebeba nemum mamenko lawyer Safuduku na soye lawyer de atudwa se Asante Kotoko players na tiase se amukobo gamer omu de omu phones no nyina abema team manager ahead of the game
except 1 or 2 players who have opted to stay in their homes due to some reasons. Otherwise almost all of them are being camped. We had a second look at it after we had those reports. But upon serious investigations, we realized that it's something that can be managed. It's not as serious as we are being made to believe. What we have done is to tighten the rules, the camp rules, to ensure that the boys are well disciplined. Because without discipline, they cannot perform. They understand the measures being put in place because of the benefit that they themselves will get when Kotoko is winning. You and I know how players are giving gifts freely from our cherished supporters. So they are mindful of that. So they themselves, for example, we met them last week. They themselves have resolved that a day before a match, they'll give all their mobile phones to the team manager. A day before. And every day, when it's 10 p.m., they'll hand over their phones to the team manager.
But I mean,
so that they can have enough rest. Well, it's not something that we are forcing it on them. You understand? It's something that they themselves have realized that this is our career. This is our source of livelihood. So we need to protect it. We need to benefit from it. Football has got to do with age. You cannot rule out injury situations. So they themselves are very aware. Most of them are breadwinners. And they think that if things go on well, I mean, their families will benefit from them. So it's not something that we are forcing on them. These are suggestions from themselves.
Eno lawyer Safuduku, communications director Akua Asante Kotoko. Yanko Asante Kotoko supporters yina chairman Ofosu Uware. Na odi atudwa ahead of Brekum Chelsea game ochna 8 Jano. Omo team nechi, they wish the team very well.
Fasa kwenye suna makache kutoka support sina se ebena se nkudi 2025-2026 season starting yakobo ya adoma edamemeda ya club ya kuma sasa tukoto nti fasa kwenye so na makache kutoka support sina se yakombre edu yakombra ya dunya se yetu ne mama ya kansi akonne na kudu wa bawa ma de ma akon the crop ya san to ko no technical team ni play body amu so am kwa management mo from dia mo bia chele be ya players na kuma beton ya no si aka no mo ye e brass se kuma sasa to supporters yes so ye kai na as supporters no ibi a wase ye na ile 30 minutes ye fasa Kenya so aka chire obi a otimi be bi a otimi hwibia emi asafa na nyina ko support dem ya ye kaka ya no se ebrela so bi nti obi a fada kota de se na ye start ya kwa ye fetu feja ni mo ya kensi now say before say chile na wa kwa ni chinti ko bia sa ndiko ko support sen kan wa ko to ko eni ko to ko support sen kan wa ko to ko eni pe e fa kwa ni so achi akai ko to support bia sa brana so an ko pem this season be be wi no emre mo din e be ba emre mo de e be ba e kon ko de ni na kai ho ma season emre ko ni be ya dia ya duma se be support e duma se be tie team na chi fam ana fi na fam so bi wo afutu akwache akwan bi e be paso e dika bo season na wi na yi na din ko bi aba ya bi e ko se so ye ni akwache no e ya futu ni nyina ya na yeah, kai all the regions.
Now Usain Bolt said na osi two America and Olympic medals no gold no je mako enwotwe. Time now the way America no fi say ene sprinters mo wi asum betima bia na emo we and all the two.
I'm not worried. I think the talent is there. There will be talented artists coming up and they will do well. But at this present moment, I don't see the individual to break the world record. So, not worried. I don't think Noah is as crazy as dealing with Justin. So, for me, it's no difference. I think Gatlin over the years, we push him back and forth. He was a different breed because he came up in the era where trash talking was just normal to everybody. So for me, and as you know, I never listen to anybody. I know when I'm prepared and I'm ready, you can say whatever you want, you're not going to beat me. So I'm always focused and ready. So it would never be a problem.
So Bolt not holding out too much hope for the current generation of sprinters, joking that he'd actually prefer his world records to be broken by one of his two sons, Thunder and Saint.
Now, before say Mekono, ene eye fiada, and then so na Ghana Premier League 2025-2026 SRC. Na ene ewo Accra Sports Stadium. Accra has so folk ene Hohoi United abebo 7 p.m. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, ebe oho na free omo apa league no ntuma. The minimum say a lot of sponsors ebe ba league no. Ghana companies ni bi aban nyuma ni bi edi sika be she league no. Na omde sika she league no mesre mpamocho referees no any clubs na allegedly ya na te say moton matches no etimi nkofa GMPC e ma na me sponsor sika me wura Ghana ye league no una nka wo your business o ban na hu se mu ntimi nye nto de sika be shim na moton matches e ba ne sa league no the fika league no amon so amdo sika be she league no no emwa nche be she referees no say A na wo so sha manishe B na wo so sha manishe onso amukum nipa of venues no munyai ma amukum nipa ebesi ne pola wu Ghana yentimi kan hwe fa ho me say e wo say kotoko any pola busuafo a petition His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wa say we football ntino ko wo jana yere ne makwa besi ne yenka ho hwe abusua yem fancy me frɛ no Konfanote Kwesi Parker Wilson ena me frɛ no Eya Santoa sister Kwenti wa wo hwɛ a omo kamboma na ne na ayoja anopa de si etoso
Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV. Makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa.
Efia nyako papa bi ma hye bituntum Akua Asieduaa hye bituntum Kwesi asha Santa Michael no chese ye ni abere ai fiti Kwesi ada ekro no na
ama colors ye no ni tuntum na ye because be a will be a flag ne wo ho
nti chese ye ni abere pa ai e fiti Kwesi ada ekro no na chese na amakono du ya dom ya wotoso miensa asante hema wodampem ya ye ne doti yi abusua ye mfa de obokrata no emra daily graphic na ye dedi kan truth and accuracy every day. Na President Mahama flags $42 billion import scam. Government marks $1 billion to end double track system. I know your mampeni some no so what the etuja the di kind no. Yes, omo kraniema eba wo mayi mu no dwiri mu die ya wo mu die ne ketase hye suma di dwa suma si dwa wo mu die no. O mampeni ayi wo moto anasa wapa ho entoma mo moto adedi $42 billion na chese nka efa kuntina se na aban so wo de $1 billion na ehye enwomesua mama double track no ye efri $1 billion Ghana cedis no Ghana receive 360 million World Bank funds $1 million World Bank funds no page 13 enchemu ewo ho enti World Bank sika na foto a omode ema yen yese Ghana yenya dollars no mpem million ahasa edusia na yenya nsama ede eba ye eno no se mtuchuo ewo Kwesi
the double track no let me start from there. So the double track no $1 billion. But the same minister they come I think a few days ago. Na next year.
Education minister.
Of course. Say education minister, the education minister na come now. Next year. And na abe juma. Na aya na me catch man for say. Akwa say budget no. Me ka say bi am me ka say no ende. Number 1 million Ghana cedis. Me man nya wo de. Because I bosh. Me fam ma. And to some of the amount. So I can know there and find your plans. Because me found mine. In the case of double tracking, I feel like I pay 1 million. No, say your plan says 1 million. Say you almost I'm so 1 million, which that's a problem. Say Benya, say Yenyan. It's another thing. It's another thing. It's I see next year, 2026 budget. A bemwa. Say Benya says Canada, hallelujah. Yenya so they say now, I remember MVP was saying that they have solved about 80% to say on the double track system. Or maybe about 80% of them because almost see infrastructure now they do schools more. This are double tracking in Anokano. I'm not too sure about that, but I know that some schools are still some running double track in the kaka. But the door now, according to MVP for one day, the door now almost if or just say MVP for some so Ghana. I'm the 1 billion by the hallelujah. More time. Oh, excuse me, teacher for so. Actual money, you know, you'd be so now.
Some okay, the Nipa be who for big promises or be Chinese cannot actually spend the control. Oh,
then you know, we see 1 billion now. You're from another your plans. We are mistaken, yes, sir. Chinese kind of ransa. If we could tell someone, no, say, dear, and my, I know, dear. So we can pronounce on farmer when you're there and to say that show somebody. I want to be so choose for lady. 42 billion mama can want say the press engagement and I tell him kakache Ghana for. Now he was making the point that see now I say now who they know a perform individuals and the companies Eco Bank say omukọ importing money aba. $dollars in the amount, but dollars in the amount. Import no, almost track here. Import be on back to you get a point I'm making. So what Basel called can number? It is sense can the amount. The amount we are expecting say in under back to Ghana, but there's no import. It's also say amount for diversion to call about for no, just to make sure that banks for no. $dollars in the about for now, I'm not saying now what exactly. So that's the point he was making.
Not dollar, not cost.
Exactly. Okay. So he said, "I say, if I even heard the BOG boss or what happened say, she said, no banks no week be what the report is about. say you pack o say you kwia o say mama ya kun obeje sen okay also be koy den all right I don't know obe import no beba you be track it why be track na say import bi am buy no what's our bank no no obedi sen yes do apply sanctions
as a man for join some banks need you for need the dwa
oh no and this is me can handle bia sanity because the point is that banks no be kono na dollar ni bi no but we why they come about
when you away
why was central bank the dollars more banks the central bank the big the dollars more banks and then the copy about
some mali phone ni
and then copy about for no and banks the
na question we did who me encho
of course
o me ya
that's what they ban no
about for no
it wo mo di bi trust no be na bia Bank of Ghana rate ni you say no mo so dey ni say
exactly na about for the question that's the point it was say BOG boss say can check ya I call no man ya company so what obeba beji say sika no so ko kran no man say no man ba wo sound pa no no bedi wo sa bank ko na wo yes man no no bedi it you know we are hoping say if so be strict e was enforcement we one I am sure say sit na ho de na betimi ejina
yes about you for the man ko fu ska ko kwan so sa
oh yes oh me say I want you for no $1 billion $10 billion obenya I'm telling you
so ko bank o pay $50,000
$10 billion $100 billion about you for the benyama say
see what
are you saying
fie mu ne de oh pa o kwa no mo frɛ
what are you saying
yeah to card to come
me say me South Africa na me pay rand me ni did me pay rand
and also just what they call dollar and so what's a copper rand no
na me say me call banks me call two banks me bom dem so mo ni bi na me frɛ me ni no so cha o ni fe bi wo
ko no
me frɛ kila me frɛ kila na oh boss unya saying so me have 3,000 rand bi okay wo hin so mo ha okay ne shame ha say papa ba no aka rand di amano
ko ya won sa
se ka ese ball ahu rewe se bibi we wi atua kwa bi ato
bi wo jamani passport pass nkwa ne bi ni
ya se bibi ya je no kwa ra
kakra me ka about mo friend school double track asem no kwesi woni me issue a e wo double track ne ho say eno kwa de atwam ene omo ye no asin year ni nyina se first year for na mu nyina bebe fia no maba so kane na first year ne o green wo me
yeah so no
me ama edan no aban asisi but enipa ne dodo ni so ntimenti ne se yesi na ne ye fa dodo ogum
oh sa nti no a room ent na
akosoro ya green ni se yesi bia ka ho anka wo se yetimi enya cut off point bi se enipa 10 ana 20 ene ye fa se de be ya ye betimi ahwe o mu yie no edan ni bi be ka ho ne ya
ba se yesi obi anzo nko
no maka side me disagree no maka side dey that policy that disagree with that one
abrochi kwa ni
because obi anko dey
abaye otwa mu no encourage say vocational and technical ne meka ho but still na me say parents nyante ase say grammar school na ya wadwen bi say ukọ technical na vocational na wabo wo nya ade enti no wakọ ho no na so ni nyina no wohwa manya technology advance bi ti say Germany France mo ne keka ho a polytechnic ne vocational na nipa dodo na akọ yo grammar e dia brofo na ye kosua no na aka ho ama ene a chunk of people we university ye nya adwuma nye no courses aye humanities ne dọọso ne ye kwaya ye sciences no na etimi fachi nipa esika ene ye no na wiase nyina anam so na no ye fa ya dwene nkoho bebre ye si dan ni bi ka ho with the adwin say ye be chichema mankwara ho ahan mo no ne ye fa bi fele what you say ye fa bi de fele udu baby na ye si placement aba yemfa list ananso say number of people school bia betimi accommodate ye gini nyina every year na headmistress and master no e de ko na no na ye hwedi placement ne ba so yetimi ka cho say dan ni bia be ka ho nti last year say ye ma unipa 1000 afia be 1200 na sai nipa no ye be yetimi aye ho adwuma nti no so ye problem ye sure say aban we first time or the be placement wo double track ba ye ho a omunye bibi ye beti ama mofra no congestion ne so beti
so we say dey akọ no so dey ma wo be ye di
kwesi wo say bibi na ye be ye ne ye say cut off point adan na me na o kan ho asem omo family
so we be free mo ye be ka say
oba ye no ama obi akọ no bi ama any problem na ka so sa ye si dan na de ma na school bia ye ma accommodation 10,000 pastor aho kire beba ye na de one more de on qualify no ye be before
the people argue say we cut off point in the bar essentially we twa free SHS because enyo bia na binya kwanya ko free SHS na bi it's no beya ne be say my friend say be
to me resolve
what we need to do is to build more infrastructure and
yes dan na increase ni pa
and can guide buyer and can buy your chronicle ba o dey yonko social media abusers will face the law JM in comedy no and some of the social media just and some and some can and some ya moye wo ho no you see we ye ni enya mra na obedi Mahama must focus on fixing security matters in team for Joe asense out ma she bedwani wo se Mahama o ma na dwen kɔ ye bambo ho pass ye bama no atumi agina eyie and heat gold feels under fire. Workers allege unpaid wages, delay in revamping the mine. Not just say adwumayefo no. Go face adwumayefo no. Omu chema omakatwia akam ya yentwia ma wo mo. Na mpanimfo kraka ya so omu beye nsesie ne asa to akatwia mu ene ne ka ho nyina no yenye ema omo. Wezi.
Yes, any message here. A cut-off point. On the adjun pa. Right now,
aggregate 50 dey
my response man say, what to say make na the better politics in it, engage.
But the politics na only the right thing.
And you obi a na be
approach kwa obi a na go.
And you obi a na is a point you've made.
Ebi mo ko so mo twetwe se kan ni tu ani we ni ebi wonu nya school adwen na wo dey.
Eji fa no mo pe kra ye fa cut-off point.
Yeah, na say that team omo breso. Because yes we gum Kwesi. Aggregate 50 phone
na wo ho no nipa na dey no.
In aggregate 52.
So na ne dia nya adisu yo.
Last year placement in by interview small girl back one we on your placement. Was it down for back? Onu nya 49, onu kwenye school. Onu nya 45 no nya school.
Challenge.
Obi nya 49 no, onu nya school. Onu nya 45 no nya. Can you imagine?
45 ukoshia dey. 40 ukoshia dey.
Ayo.
Social media abusers ne.
Social media abusers ne dey. Minim and Ghana fire very intolerant. We big twebby. The moment you disagree with a person, they'll do a thing. And I'll be casting the idea in a crack. But a woman,
oh no, you're dreaming.
No,
do a thing. You're right, John Mahama. Say, I'm more tracking saga for no ID. I'm on Facebook ID. Na ahwehwe hwom wa be kan se hunu wa be kan se bia nsem fata enche man no be say and they bomb mine enche and when no be say but the question I've been asking myself is what have you been waiting for all this while? Because akoso I feel na ya jinsemu
last year kura
Nanado suffered media social media attacks across board.
Kwesi ya na ya anya ni hwini nti akua say na me so menye bi. E ka no na ama na yesa.
You know, maybe I don't know how they're going to do it, but omo ye beboa. If they are able to crack down on these people, beboa. Because across social media, I'm telling you. When social media, so you get people insulting me left, right, center, all over the place. I'm a complaint. Oh, it's not do attendance in your brain. And can coach and can shake. It's even found. Exactly. But it also it has psychological effect on the person. Oh, for some of us, street boys. Yeah, no, yes, yeah, in fact. Yeah, you wait, but I go on. I said to yes, become a lecture back. Oh, say, no, drive it. And now, driver be born careless. Or no, driver not born careless, no. Driver need dinner temp.
I obey you
the whole day. They are affecting the whole day. But for some of us, we are crying.
Who said be a baby, and now baby, ya adwene ne ye kanti no bi na no me de ade mi suro wi ase ene abofra wo ye panyin ense wo ye o because bible aka ni pefia na ye se wo nyi bible ni me ye sure se Quran kran so wom because nsem a wo bible mu no eno bi ene Quran ye ne sese wo di wa panyin atomo bo ha panyin kro no hu ne da ebi okra no a
yo busuani abi kro ka
anya busuan po busuan kro de se bibi keto abi wo kro ene ba bi a wo firi no kro nyame mpagya obi mani nu sam pempenso no ye ya sofo ye di ayi aman panyimfo atam ye di ahemfo atam ne asam e be free akwada anu opanyi obetimi awo no sabi nsam no mintimi fa ma
ahoya ne ani brenzo kam
enti ahoya asesen
so obi wa ba bia wo do ne so wo
obi ya manpanyi a wo akwara na wo wie bia university kura ni adwuma nya wo kwaye ne ho ahoya e wo de ho sa ne wakoma ne bete because o ya ahoya ehunu onipa wo de be 50 years kura try a wan hwe wo ntimi nya so no wo kwaye ne ho ahoya asa
daily guide abanti
ye ka do ameka se ye ka sa tem bi won jam fa sobo ni number politicians omo na benefit omo na ashem ko for eye sad it is ye be jaya ono jo mahama you should start from him you should start with his people so omo mu dia tell in his favor no on jai
yam fa we ni mrade na
me be so kan say afia ade ne tani ye nti no ka ho asem because bi atwam no ye di ma no
daily guide na dia na me pray for daily guide pa no me dia no di kan man pani dia no say onye supreme leader eno e wo ho say onye supreme leader man pani dia eno no na go face dia no so wa ha no ye di kan aka ho asem na government allocates $50 million to vaccine research production nti enura ye de wo eso ye num ne ye de wo e boy ye ho ban free yare ensan yare ahodro ho no na ban so the $50 million na ebewura emu enhwehwemu emu na CSO civil society organizations jab mahama over galamsey comment ti galamsey asama so kan ne o matutu bi amane no mo nti o mo ho asekora wo ho na asam ni ni Kumasi governor chama untumi kwa mbe no was it I saw ghosts in the Yoko detention. Who to me? And your ghost to Aku.
Also, when my summer, you so uba. If you ain't someone for you,
we will be Kafa. One can I
down for the
down for baby. I asked some. And that I said, when sorry, Miss Ray, I'm saying, baby. O ma no abeto ba ko atwene ani na o se oda yoko no ni o fa mu no no start hu ni fie nsamanfo mu to hu so owu ba ya da nyame asese wo anya hu le mo
obe wa wo so obe wu
kwesi na wo so yasa no bo titifo din o
se ba obe wa so obe wu because we fie for mu wo ida da ida asa so be hu
o so da ye hu o mu na all of a sudden hu o mu no so wo ya be wo mu na CSOC ne galamsey issue am say free ne nansa pressa ne ba so no nkrofo bi bracho ma dwen na nura kra meti say you tag for say omo so e be ye conference no mo aka bibi di akira ban no e say e wontimi nka say ye exhaust free say dey na aka onye bibi na state of emergency mo declare
ye du na de bi na
kitai ni why meti ya ye bi yem try state of emergency ne so hwe e bi ana no betimi aka me ne o madam nti ni nyina wo mo ho ene de aka no basi ne so asem ye bo aban aba so on kan him
wetimi ya de awa ya de pa ya de birthday wo ho eba eye Rajaboatin wo Agasi Memorial School e wo ejoso wo classes wo boarding house ne maame ne papa Owura Jawboatin ya ta fa ne Kalusha was ne baraya Boatin when you feel do back 11 years and ne birthday into ne papa Kalusha ese iya happy birthday sana se wa don come Manuel Debra Efri Emmanuel John 4 PBL ese se wa don come Manuel Debra ya happy birthday stay and
me come ampon krobi di mpenya ewo mampon na ne hima wasan police officer mention division
okay
and wasan presbyterian ni presby mu ye wa hima fu ko be from the royals ahima omo aye presby fu akodi ahima nyina omo ko ai waka ho na ne kure ni mo a otoso mi no mampon mpenya hima wasan police ni o mention division and na wo dentina na royals fo ne asante presbytery fo enyina se ma happy birthday and na na bodo nso kesepa ne free ne ho o se yemfama o nyame nhira papa na onye wakoma so ade nyina ema wo na ne kure ni mo a wotoso mi no mampon penya hima happy birthday to you
Kwesi will be
Facebook for now me sure me Bobby and Kai say wow do birthday on Facebook bia no WhatsApp no Instagram bia no on behalf of Kwesi Paka was in Facebook happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Abusuafo ye di si ha ama Kwesi Asieduaa e de Ghana te sen ato so medi e de maame efia nyako papa bi yeda wase e mamomo ene hwe.
Achi ebio ye ko aguna kwanya ko ya eno ewo emfimfi mantam emu na ani nyina no eye ensuo nsam agalamse yinti akofa ohaw ede aba kwanya ko water headworks no mpanyifo chese yatum esanse omufidie ni ntimi nchi fin ni biem chifin no ahwe nsuo ya ye hu ne koyi na ye de alom ne nyoma bi afrafra na ye tumi aso ne so ano mo abu e de afa ye drubin mu amaye na so ma bokokwa ye ntumi nsi galamse na no nti sesei kwanyako headworks no ene yatum ye dum machine no na omafo e wo ho no ebe de ne nya nsuo anom Central Regional Minister Yewra Eduamoa Ekopenyi Ochire ono ene nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ akokwanyako akohwɛ de nneɛma sitie ma yɛnsɛm twani na nansa ekobi amane a ɔde bre yɛ nie yɛ wia a yɛkɔhwɛ wia a yɛ ne benkum hene yɛ a wɔ agona kwanyako ebedi nkɔmɔ na yɛahwɛ de nneɛma esi kro
mun so de yɛ wia yɛ kɔ yɛ na kaka kyiri so na asesa de yɛ so na na resaw a ɔno gigyae because ma wayɛ ɛde yɛ kwan na de yɛ concrete na ɔnkyɛ yɛ bridge ni bogugu nda asɛm no anya impa ko pɛ na ofa no ho nti yaso enche ke ya brabo anya na yesesa wo fie yedu kogum na wokwanyako ha na kwanyako so ma potemfo no potemfo so ase obi egum ma ocheko so anum ocheko so ase obi egum na wini bafo so anum no dam na azu not dam na aye ya besin there afidi ewu no kase the type of water that should be treated for us, the quality of water that should be treated for us for our consumption. Now, what we have in there is dangerous. They don't even have to attempt it to pass through their plants because I do not know how many quantity of chemical can let this one turn into potable water. That will be destroying our kidneys. And so, Ghana Water, Kwanyako, don't attempt to produce water until further notice. No pressure should let you attempt to give us water because we will suspect you. Any water that will bring out today, we will know that it is not wholesome for us. Having seen that, it will mean that you've done a lot of choreography around it and a lot of chemicals have gone into it. Maybe just to save your face, but please let us all face this together. It's better for us to find better sources than to force you to attempt to give us water when we are going to destroy our very being. So let's all learn lessons from this. And we thank God that I am very happy for the fact that this, the component of the common fund is having, at least 30 boreholes per each assembly. And if we are going to utilize that as a matter of urgency, I think we can actually, help solve the problem. And as I said, we will need you to assist us where.
Abusuafo na nansa ene de enkrai efira kuna kwanyako bra Central Regional Minister Yewra Eduamoa Ekopenyi Ochire ene nsemtwofo kobo apro ekohwe sede afidie ne to no akra de na no atum sema kwanyako headworks fo no nya tempt kra so mbebie machine no na wohwe nsu etata ho a senso we ne de alomfra ne nipa ma asade anom chemicals afra mu de ewum ye kwa homa so na ye ne nana asabe kotoku ya wo ye aguna kwanyako benkun hine edi nkomo se enso ya yatom ye se yenim da ye bebie na omanfo no omu kopi ne sen ohine nyankwada nana ma che ye da ase anopai se ye bo upunu mu waje ye nso na anopai kwanyako te sen
kwanyako de enye papakra na and we have the papa and
I asked some
papa na how much Frank to what or qualification we got the apple tree.
So wo hwe Kwanyako headworks yi a awo ho emese firi Kwame Nkrumah pen so eye titi adwuma pa na to ayato mu yi enkroto ben ena sunsunsanso ni bi beka wo mo ebeka nsabaafo ebe Kwanyako de se hwa na si eni nkro no wo hwe a enfa na omo service no ewurawura na ayato pipe yi mu se nkro na ho kire a omo befa mu
every time my main chair na menfa chair the NP agreement na anipawo agreement na mbro no kwase me wo ni say Kwanyako water west no the supply is to about 9 districts within central region 9 good districts our central region na central region, no, you could have about 23 districts or more. Na 23 districts. Now your supply 9. Na asat now no. You should enko. Kra na say idea a system how can say. If you see schools are dam district in Nara, your hospitals, job bar, hotel, restaurant. Nempo ekuafo a sebe wo area ha woko habema ebinum wosaw nsi bi na wo de ekoye wa de obe sisi an wo ina no potopia water nti e dey how can state in aba this my district ya will depend on Kwanyako water works.
No dear what pure water nkrofo to the only sika beto pure water no obe den
asem me bazia na ubio unibio I was say we should say obroni say water is life when you answer no man na just say uben na apart from them instead ya me kan ya after to schools na if you see no hospitals na ade no so no water was for them paying for nara so mo bo ekwa account section na we be catch us say them Winya from this 9 districts, Nanyasika Ketwa. And maybe I would care wait by Africa. Na Ebika was to consolidated funds. Taisitano, a tweaker. It's answer 1 month, no abedisca. Na Tokutu Wimuko, na a free Akara, na 89. The source of pollution is the crew are often a numa papi. Even Yandaba or that water something that Emma.
Enuma papa me best amankese na okay.
Enuma papa okay amankese na okay.
Minimum.
I want to assume I was listening.
I see.
Maybe I was from that. They are doing the calamity right in the middle of the river.
I see.
Yama leading agencies now. What's that? That's now after November and who's with us. Now, let's rest. Study. It's the university. Yeah, what to call ma abdomen. So she said, what is the food? Like, if you know one myself, I will see. Like, when quiet the number zero, it's right. Tell your people, tell your neighbor, don't make a time for me. My wife said, remind you, yeah, one fish to that container. You should have one said, one container, no, one remind you. And upon one for the Bama one. Well, the Benjamin Shia won't so be my one. I did the other yano. We use to be. One detail or the bosom. Now, young share issues answer. A big also. They will cast a part, will cast a body.
Na wasama wo kan say my form nko remind wo ba bi na mo ye mo container one form ni asese nso ni bi ma mo nom no ekun ben na makon a bedru ba bi a adre because ba bi a ye wo say na nkani si edru ho wo hwe wo district nkunu yi a ye mo mpotem ho a Kwanyako headworks ne supply o mo nsuo yi schools bebre wom akɛseɛ bebree so aduro mu ne de keka ka ho nyina schools akɛseɛ pa na ɛwɔ hɔ sese a yato pipe mu nyina kyerɛ sɛ be affect adesua enti de ɛse yɛ ne sɛ ma desuafo kɔ fie issue na ɛyɛ bigger than said ye hu no sese pantie be ne dan
enti kwa na ɛyɛ na na no yɛn kwa yɛn to pipe ya make it cut across traditional areas yes traditional areas there are records. Let us grow our back. When you have to prepare, what go to Galamsey. You hear press conference. In my book, Ujain, Mufran, Kolana, Dina, Yosolitia. So, Konyaku in an environment, no to Galamsey. We said no, a big no. I batted Kasua for about 3 consecutive times. Now, I feel it. Maybe I want to call. Let us say, Yahushia, and you. Mpenimfu wa ashati na ade a ɛyɛ asesem wɔ ho sɛ wɔkɔ no wɔkɔyɛ galamsey na ɛnyɛ wɔn machines pɛ na wɔde kɔ wɔkuta akɔde etu na ade a wɔkura no sɛde polisifo no bi wɔ a wɔkɔ training po wɔfa wɔnyi nwi sɛ wɔkɔ hɔ na security personnel ɛnyɛ operation bi na wɔkɔ a wɔnhwɛ a wɔde wɔn kwabeka nti beebi a edu no obroni si all hands on deck eti ti soro hɔ yes, right. One boy. It's answer. Mpenimfu aka ato hɔ. Sɛ obi fum kum da. Wɔn fum ɛnda. Ɔno fum na wokuma, wɔn fum ɛnda. Nti sɛ wo predecessor bi na wa issue license. Sɛ yɛ no kwara ɛna ne kwara. Ɛna wɔyɛ aban. Wa be hwɛ na yɛ de papa na edimbo a yɛbɛbɔ ne bi praise no yɛ drama hɔ. Nso wɔtena hɔ na wɔyɛ nhwɛ ha so yɛ Dachi. A people abedu kwenye hako. Who knows? Next time, maybe we got. Now affecting campo. We are not safe. We are not safe. Crack. And when you do something, my nara. Minister by or the measure safe go up the one shaman can want to boreholes na baby and say my end. No quite a matter of say. Damn boss borehole. Pressure basket the baby and soon crampo and baby. Embebium, a temporary measure, Yadiatin, Oma order. As I'm speaking, Konyaku, Bakuna with work in the cop.
I have some
You see, I let boy, what's one dredging, one year way Nanka. But that's how a boy and so. Oma order, no, or 24 hours, 72 hours now, you will mean. Assembly no ofra wanga no yi ato ha ofra wanga no yi ato ha as I'm speaking ya ko clear ho no twitwa nkofo won bro de sɛ no obenya access na wafa yeduma no na wetumi kakra ama ye manfo a wo ho no kwenye bia no assembly no twa tintan ofra coordinating director waka different thing ofra engineer waka different thing so wa hinfi ho no regional minister ma order no yabeye and I get to win.
Asemi de asemu abomi pusakra nana ensuo de ye nyina ye nim sɛ ye nkwa ya sɛ ensuo kura ni fie da kura na na enu a ya na fie ade yo kura enko yie na ya tumu a ye gya mo hokosi sɛ ensuo ani bɛte ansana ya ba behwɛ asan bebie de amamu yi ɔhaw no de bɛba no ɛso papa na ne nyina emu no Ghana waterfront no mo engage mo ɛkyerɛ mu day to day ni o ma ɛkorɔ ɛne de anhwɛ yi a nsunsuaso ne de bɛba
no kwara ɛwɔ hɔ sɛ waterways ko no wɔne na no nkuta ho di ne ɛkɔyi ɛne nti wɔto yɛn ka sɛ yɛn bɛyɛ amande ɛwɔ nsu no na wɔde divers itakra de aba yɛkɔyɛ amande no divers no kɔ nsu no wɔkompo no na wɔn nsu n'ase nti wɔde special light bi krampo na ewura ni na wɔn recommendation a ɛɛba no sɛ wɔte biara no ɛwɔ sɛ wɔbɛdrɛgye ayɛ nsu no mu nanso ebi ade no wɔyɛ galamsey no sɛ wɔntumi esiw saa ade no ho kwan a wɔdrɛgye mu a ɛbɛyɛ biribi te sɛ causing financial loss to the state because na wɔtwe ɛde kɔ bosom atɛkyɛ no bɛsan so abɛtaa hɔ sɛ na sɛ ɛwɔ ɛni nti no wɔsakra baabi a wɔsi galamsey no a na mmeni na yɛbɔ mmɔden wɔyɛ a ɛbɛboa yɛn nyinaa bosom mmienu wanhwɛ a yɛpɛnya wɔwɔ ɛmba koraa
ɛyɛ asɛm
almost every day we are more water work. Now, every to believe
kakra kura na ye twade abeto TV so me ahwe yi baabi enso no efa reta na enso no efa mu ma epampan ye wo mu etu ansa na fofa machines ni bim ama ye di edro na frafra no atecha adade na se enye kuma tina probability se bebre na kwa yende apo nkrofo okura ni padua mu no ye very high ye de ye hu ni se enso no ni te ene ye bu anom enso behwa chemicals ne metals a efremu no enya asem ketwa we de ye beyond nananom esan se enye mu na mo ye aban de nanso so ka mo manfo ana ka mo ne kurakura mu no nananom adwene bi se mo tu ana mo akosoro ho akohu mpanyimfo na ya stop galamsey na free enuma papa mu ho ansa na ensu ani ate ama mo nya bi anoma na mo plans bi se mo boko hia mpanyimfo na mo ne mo susu ho ana the company for ankran and mpanyimfo nyina wo mo plans bi sa
me no ka say yo am mpanyimfo a wo abuname ele divisional ina oman na akutuke petinya akotu wo ye emergency meeting na me bi say da na mo nti ya wo fun yo be wie no na atata na tem na se ahoma ebemu trosua na enam diasua regional minister obai me wo se ye kan dia ya ka kire no wo se ye kan dia ya ka kire na se wo hwe na anye tanya opse bona edema ye na ndi me yi se me na nanu mpanyimfo a wo ko emergency meeting no ye ti biara no wo betu anamon a esene fata ama ho kire ya komi ye fini amala since I was here in Akua West in the early 60s, no, this is the first time I was shut down, which for me, no, in Chile,
ye kwa yanim no se bibi foforo ba ye ti bibi a ye besan aba na ye no abedi ho nkomo nyame nka mo ho na asem we dia no adin na da se ebusuafo nana asabre kotoku eye aguna kwanya akụ benkun hene ono ne ne di nkomo sese wo se no kre ese kwanya akụ water headworks ne ya betum kwame nkroma penso se de mifi ase kasa no meka ye no ene ebeye ye enye enadwuma kra ene nei ene ya tum wo se bi nsida galamsey no entia empanyimfo oti omo hwe ye megye de so mbetu ho anamo na omaye bibi nye sanso na ye jeja ye ho a ne akoi efri kwanya akụ ebebe kumase barekese if barekase ebeko Cape Coast today if Cape Coast ebeko ho ebe ni na mu a na afi bedu baabi no na o man ni nyina ya shut it down a yenya nsuo e na ya nom galamsey no ehu ye de besi am sorry ama peace la the health and lifestyle abeto am so within the Akua Asieduaa Christ asumwe nkamu nyina
Oyerepa TV Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy.
Yeah, Friday, ya beka salam alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Radia sum jinka baraka ya juma yene nkremofo amohwe. Na ene ya beka simbia ehia pa. Se wudi se mu kire se mudu do no a e wo mental health problem. Are e common se malaria. Enti mudu do no a obi ebi ho no ma itimi de koba. Itimi ye ho koba na wo a itimi hye ne ho so emu baako ene suicide attempt any suicide so obeje ono ane ho kwa efri ne nsem ye ne mama Faustina Nuakon oye Ashanti Regional Mental Health Coordinator ye ne bedi nkomo ene anope ye nim se na wotwe mu empobosom we mu ye de kai World Suicide Awareness Month sa ne be kan fi se ne nkuada no ene ye da pon a ye de kai woni a wo hye ho akonfo na ye ma ye ni aba ye ho so se akonfo hye eye wo hawe wo ho ko ba fa so asia no na ye na ye ho atoye na no pay kojak farmer ekura ye mo kojak farmer ene de eye paste aposen a ye friend kojak chocolate toothpaste aba eboa ye efisi fita wonom coffee ma osesene ampa sanso na nuane medication bi o tima osene esene de pulse ma ye fita afenso se uye obi a osen enumka wo mu a yusu kojak regular fluoride toothpaste no dada wo di juice a eboa pa e ma sini nya ahoden ba osene wo ban wo se femfem wa eye kojak p ni kojak f ni mienu ne yusu na fe wo de ne ma fo shaka ho wo ko ba bi eton a ombetwiro mu na akenkan ho a wo hu se de siti enkwada no so yefa kojak kit toothpaste entwi wo mo se afa so ja code kata ni flu a eye pro code kojak pro code pharmacy shops so benya biato baby atonton ro ebi ho supermarket so benya biato Yemfre 0531 069945 0531 069945 0531 069945 and 0531 070020 0531 070020 Cast Mountain Zoro School no wajen kwada eye day eye boarding for oba ne ko ho no waje free crèche Ekwesi Junior High School wa brochire kra na do oba ne ko ho a osuade ne so ombehwe ni ya ma omo cast nso omo de fa nkwada no school no asante be kwae ope teachers ope cleaners ope caterers obeda ho nti ebeboa opa ope obi obe university wo school no mo investors na wo do sika be hye mu na aboa wo na mo achemfa so no for 0244849 378 0244849 378 and 0531 250698 0531 250698 Mama Faustina, good morning. Also, my very passionate. My as my emotional kakra. We say chair crack 14 years. New sumo, so one was suicide, a comfort share. No, I didn't do that.
Sure. Me that's me fa kwanya we so. Achia motiefo nyina ne wo mo tie yen de bia eboa because if here course ayenya ne chese nkrofo ti na nkrofo hia mboa nti ye beda wo ase ka se ade na ema obi betumi atena ho na se mi kume ho because o hwe wiase a do emu ne ema ye dindie but aduane ye de at least nti ansa no obi ka se obi kuna je se watena se adwene ho yie pa ansa otumi akuna ho normally most of them need stress.
Okay.
Wakwa ho kire mu. Obi wo wa ni obetie kura 18. Ohwe na chi ohwe na nimu a bibia ni ho. En sa course amenya no bebre na no niska. Ma ya me hu nya meti me hu se ewiase amete ne kura no emmoa me.
Nkofofre.
Oh yes. Yes. Say yakọ nkofo bebre ama yakwanya ti be 3 ne ha wa ma yakwanya yakọ ne wa kasenti ewi course ayenya no. And then be so ya my no so disappointment say friends saying broken heart no and was will be from us mama who was so sad na me say it's normal say woni obi betena wona obejai wo because obi anadwen enko nti ti say ne ye ken say disappointment and a divorce na ne ani hu akwakoddi mu no ono betumi ayeden enya obi wo wa unemployment ebetumi enya and those who abuse drugs like substance abuse alcohol ana cocaine marijuana wonum de kodu ba bia wonya poti voices a ehye wo ma wo ye ne a eni se wo ye den wo ye yes the voices are so strong say e betumi ka cho se ku wo be ku but what you say those who abuse those drugs no and na almost omo adwemu yare no say back na say be hallucination delusions no e so strong say to me for so my den wunya and na those who have attempted suicide or before and they are not successful almost so ebetumi ayeden
o yes obeko no
na wantumi anku nti o ho na say problem mi ba wo say na say ade kra mai me ma me san koye biom obetumi ayeden and na those who have family history of suicide. If you have a history, someone in the family may do it or attempt it when the person is having challenges. Sometimes curiosity.
Okay.
Or share phone ya the who's and for you into a person. Yes. And that's a child abuse.
Okay.
Sometimes to me, cast some chair and call a not sure. Why you be being to know what Cassam and I said, and I said, what born? I'm an ahana, what shedder. When who send you sit here to be quack, and I say be a peer influence, and I say be a child abuse like rape, will be a papa rape on, obey to me and I neglect. To say you must say be a mamma see you, but so Robert Coffee not the answer until we don't.
You know, among me
because I'm near St. Louis for your education after that, it's not see a counseling. Now, Colombo Babets now who's so they don't see their parents, so they don't have them to share their. Nti omoko kwaji from na omona mfo no kwaji from so anya sempa pa bi no omaka kire they want to influence them in activities emwa wo mu nti sa niema we nyina ma obi den etumi obi wo ha na okọ retirement ohwa na bra bo obo ye nyina wantumi anya bibi papa bia okofie hin na okotena obi so ye releasing from prison ofi prison ba ye no accepting him back to the society no aye problem so why don't I take my life? These are some of the things ebema obi at some one watching in conference.
Yeah, social media bullying. And the American social media no almost Ghana, I make says 90%. Eco social media so go at TikTok near you trying to picture to her. So when you're pata now we to show physical appearance say now as some of a catcher on per se or carry a yakofia ukoku. And you may be crying, yes, be the body dysformic. Why? Who saw one casa and one on sippy, because of Nipa no someone yet can ever said you walk and
verbal abuse.
Teach any bit to should be ben because I'm a Caribbean benefit a Conco school be which was in effect one for years. As some teacher need catch train. And tea, sadly, no one more and we are here for and or more influenced way and so on. A dear foot na de be mo ansa na yeto aso.
Se na ye ka no asem a wo be ka ne betumi e ko bi. Yen kan kranshansam enhye ya dofo no. Mrs suicide no obi amroso. Sometimes we think say obi take the life obi his only strong will.
Aye, and I said na
dream of enya no kreda. Ade kitwa bi wo brabo mu a te se wa ye panyini wo ye commander wo ye na bibi ntwato so bi ne ye demote.
Hey.
You demote to the lowest level. What's now why you have been that position before and had to perform. Until what's now one why no? Say salute ni bibi free ho. What wife woman nyina they are still accusing you why you be kwa na wonye. So you take your life. It's you nipa because situation more we should have empathy for them. Put ourselves in their shoes, encourage them that is not the end of their life. Rather than ye can someone ebetumi amakwakwa ye mo because otiase no oboa e bia na obi depend on his mo ohwe ne mahwe ne yere hwe abusua okofiri wa they are going to be the burden of the society and the government as well ti yen kan kwanhyesem ye fam ma yadofo no se ne be yom nyom kwan firi o nsem
ye hwe environmental factors say bia drug abuse substance abuse one no ma abai ena asema tini baby
person so I toss
and so what effect was
we effect papa so one no a sometimes one no a euphoric energy na wo mtino especially red
na the rastaman throw ones
yes
na ya being throw ones yes if I why high
oburu ni pa nyina so and when you take it there are some voices that you hear
okay
some voices no it me commando ye niema emfata na command is so strong say you have to obey the voice Into when you be bound son, and I will be frame. Was a man, me issue, me say me the aye, essay. Maybe a home, or the support. I just free a fan so, and all this saying, I'm saying that's upon him yet. Into a one was a man of me, me, a theatre for me. I find in this one. I mean, duty for was a year rehearsal, say, and you're being a million percent winter a man will know. Trim. But I say, you won't make it. Crisis now, better know. That particular time, I catch us a wound sent for time to go. And now, Crowcoon, Crow, a hero. With the drug abuse, because I say you are a hero. Now you are a hero. Until when you remember, I was now. See, drugs need a very serious.
You have a lack of vitamins, minerals, be any DNs with me affect your mental health.
Oh, yes, me affect men. No bet me your mental problem. Me idea. So when your mental problem, say, if you're in a bemo, I take you life, no dear. But I bet me I'm walk up on ya, I do my area. Bet our voices, no, bet me, I'm a yes.
But and yet to that extent, no, you cry influence.
No.
Okay, and you're not church. What do we do? Anything. Education, over church about mental health. You be aware. Nearby, I say with suicide.
But you speak out when you have issues. What problem? There's a problem.
It's in your wholesale near the semester. When I born on you was a woman, was a canoe and some food. It's in your wholesale near the semester.
Oh, speak out. No. Pe will be our trust no you obi na wase o ka kire
e wusu an na oto pa
na no oto pa anya ka wan ka kra na hye omu kra nka ye ti ka kire obi a obetumi aboa encourage you na watumi aye den aboa na se na ye no ye educating crofon so ye nkan kran hyensem enhye adofo no se na be ye omo ye den omo nyi omo nkwan firi omo nsem afeso no sometimes you have to be happy yourself what enjoy yourself when you have money ma wo kra na nye. Do an activity that you enjoy. Don't isolate yourself. And it's not them who are sorry. Society be a won't be an almost activity. I found shame because the stress. Now, because either you face the world will face you, and you leave the world. These are some of the challenges. Until we should happy ourselves, engage ourselves in activity, listen to education. Say health problems near the TB. Now be near foot to a bit to me then aboa na your schools no kwala no so I think say we have to add it to their curriculum say we will empower them to stand on their feet so that when they have challenges they will not take their life
mental toughness
yes yeah any exercise and so say yeah can any exercise na blood into me flow to our brain say we my dear ya can one who kind idea won't say we need kra na eboa ma dementia ne masem no ma so we have to do an exercise educate ourselves then we have say bia we stress mu na want to me ya hwe ya deep breathing exercise we betumi agya ho mi akoma for some time na we release it for about 5 or 3 minutes no you will be relieved from your stress. Wow. And if you feel that stress na woman no want to me then you have to call us seek professional help.
When you hear me, seek professional as a Ghana, you mudu no time call counseling professionals.
Yes.
And then a woo cry the fool won't me. Let me in so on so. Me who be the say, will be say, will be by free. You will be a hot man, ne ba, ne ma, make a free at the time. Now you didn't call counseling our hospital nama psychologists and education psychiatrists me ahwe no me nyam many fee me nyam enya kom em say ye entire
just asem ni si ye say na afana si anu odin ya yanka say to me call ni pakro ne ho say bia me kai say me bi mampon mami bi ohwe ne dofo ne manyina we have to move oja ne shi na ohwe bibia wanya bibia enfiri mu so we have to go there. And we send psychologists move them for counseling say yes of work to me age and so auntie but I means of going there na a problem but in kasade no na wasenka ye we have a team a region in one say BBC side we have to reach out to them then counsel them once they will come out from their situation and also to me boapa
ye da se pa e na ma hu se mebro no so do no a omo free teenage mo na omo ko adolescent mo ya na abrabono itimi twifa wono so especially abra parents any ho If say parents and why busy. Inti akwara no wa questions obebusa. Or challenges. Obi wo no ma afa no mu say wi ase. Enipa nya ni da so. Ti enipa to be disappointed. Obi timi twa drop talk so. Obi wo ho no ma wo nyini ba no school ne girl ni wo se no mo de sere. Afa girl na emfi ni bia mu a. Onya broken heart wo timi nyina. Em sa wo fo no se wo ye wadwuma wo ho. Se che ma no wi ase se de wi ase ti.
Won won ye ye omo se jawe akola boni. Oh nka biom. Sa na aye wo mo.
Nti wonya problem across fere so be ba be ka kire ho.
But who say a idea a wo ho no ti say antumi amoa mo na ya mo antumi ahina mo na say this sa boys girls na wo ho nti bi atwe ho firi ho wan nya be ha wo ni ade de ma mo nya say akola boni but we should have to educate them na nya say okomu a e be ha no komu e be ha no
and you be say e man be counseling na
oh if you feel that
we be see you but life's challenges
na to me de na ba but to me de na ba
na amana hu wias na watimi enya ma psyche no
say no ye tri ye hospital bia wo Ashanti region bia na ye wo mental health staff omo ho omo attend to they say access to healthcare no yes oh ko he MCH ubenye bi central so menhia bebre ibi metro ubenye obi ama na boa wo ana say betum so ye the line betu dwa wo wi abetumi afre ama yetumi aboa wo
that's pa mama Faustina Nuako Ashanti regional mental health coordinator and if I contact ni chuja na
0555
38 30 56
0555 38
56
that's what me does
I say 0555
38
56 about your friend now sorry no pa na dwendwe show so enyom na ka wo se mbusa kwanse obo a dwendwe ne dofo no bra wa fe wa kwakọ bienyom eje wo wumpa so na mewuada oh ene dan
wo se o to ayenyom yes kwansensum asuma wo wom na sorry kobi ko ye to ma form of exercise abra wo to nyom na wo move hu ni nyina no it's a form of exercise director regional director wo se ensembo Ubo nsem say friend Dr. Fred Adumako Ashanti regional regional director of health service. So ubo nsem mu a ema wakoma no eye din nti wonya nkoma yare
wow
ti ekwa so ye boy nsem no kra no it's a form of eye pa ema yakoma no ye din se na be ya obetumi atenase ya che nti ye wo ye bia no ya de papa bia wo ye bia na be boa ema wo ba mu mu wate enye nkwa mfiri wo nsem nyame wa ni daso ema wo.
That's right. Ema de obi ye wunti osimi kokon okwa emo ne eyi no abetie ne eyi bankunu odi na de okọ waja wo ma ho ene wadofo mama Faustina many thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Very educated. Mrs. Faustina Nuako Ashanti regional mental health coordinator na enkomo no the suicide ya fa wono cancer pachiro bi yen check it on our friends yadofo wo ho na wontene nkanka se wono de wo mframe de send a message bi na koma entone Nebebo pa me din di PC ladi ye change over me move over na Kwesi pa kawos na take over or the OBT agenda in a deserve ni emu o hye ebreu encantadios adios.
I was saying in I can na party no ye party for no ensem and yes say to about me leadership na party na could be in Kofo to be some no one in party I was saying ye ban ye become in some boom say ya the party ni na ma party for no na party for no e to me no na one chere kwan ya yemfa so yemfa abato no say party for no to me now ye franka to ni omo kasa wuti now omo tuma na so fa party no de ko tena baby now no crop to be and a be party for no amount for party for the Tomamia youth no say party no ebe saba be do mun sem youth what party no e Ghana han assuming say media we were a vision for jobs. We were a vision for the young people who hear me and Kasa Misiso Abranti Muna, the Metimia ye. I was a Ghana Muha. I shan't cry my ranting and says, we say we do anymore, bit me a day, up one ranting. So we are going to do the right thing and we are going to win.
Yamia Adoma, me be boa businesses, pa, ewa Ghana ha. Said Accra, Ghana, you were one duty free zone, pe, ewa Tema. Only one. Ewa Tema. I'm changing that. Every regional capital will become a duty-free zone. Every regional capital. So Kumasi will have a duty-free zone. So will Takoradi. So and then when we say businesses in the duty-free zone, no, they will expand, and then it will create jobs. Jobs here, me wa dream be brace, me de beba. Give me the opportunity. Yeah, the jobs, no, ebe bremo. My chiremo dada. What I can do, I will do more.
Right. That was the former Vice President, His Excellency, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Na mano kase ogusa wo pre. Se obetu franka diama NPP amayoko. Na party ni nyame adoma on the 26th of on the 31st of January 2026 wako twaba na fe omoyi eye Frankatuni na His Excellency the former Vice President and of course the 2024 NPP presidential candidate no ne vision is a party no betwaba ma no amane to Frankan and na o kase about all the duty free one region one duty free policy at the beba na party depending for ni bi senior all kano enya no kre anope yene one of them ebedin komo na mamu nyina akwaba about Oyerepa TV so within the Kwesi Parker Wells and then Friday of course we are already getting into the Friday the weekend you know and we are taking it very low key na Dr. Razak Kojo Opoku on the founding father and now founding president of UP Tradition Institute na Dr. Razak Kojo Opoku ewa homa no so a nya His Excellency Dr. Bawumia kaini Dr. Razak say on any nyadwen because the policy is already in existence. Doc, we marching ba Oyerepa TV so and down the pay.
On hina me da wasipa marching at the same.
Nyame adom Doc me ho ye pa na ho so e.
Boko nyame adom na ma me correct you bi kakra bi.
Mitio.
Oka founding father it's an error.
Make founding president. Mr. Samani the founding president.
Yeah, because tradition and I'm founder, but for was the founder of that tradition. I just created a think tank to do whatever that they were doing under Kwame Nkrumah regime, contribute to our democracy, good governance, and all that. So I'm just a founding president.
Is it for Dr. Razak Kojo Opoku, or the founding president at the UP Tradition Institute? Wano another pay. I don't know everybody come on. Now, Doc, MBV Amoyoko, and what to say? The why the UP Tradition Institute? Why?
Oh, thank you very much. Mechia Asantuma, Mechia Oyerepa TV Ashofonia. UP Tradition Institute, a policy research center, and research on policies, programs, on good governance. Now, so I use it as a vehicle. Now, I have contributed to national discourse with a little bias towards New Patriotic Party tradition, which is a UP tradition. I believe in development in freedom. and that's the rationale behind the tradition.
I see.
So it's more politically biased to the New Patriotic Party.
I see. I'm happy to say there's a little bias for the UP tradition and, in effect, the NPP. You know, His Excellency, the former Vice President, and of course, a man who is seeking to lead the NPP in 2028 election. Odin Sembia Tuja or Pro and Odin Sembia Tuja. Say, your trouble mana. Over by a duty free zone, regional duty free zone policy across the country. Now, what the cat biaba? Cartan was say, near Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Ekano, and Yanukre. Why do you say this, sir?
Only the Medasa, Kuya, dear mammy, sir. Mr. Mohammed is the reason why I said what I said, Osha promise Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Ekokayana. Na for yesterday, a novelty, a policy, yeah, illegal and or deba. And me ma Ghana for who say, a yen of prayer, hey, idea of that. Even in 1995, Parliament enacted law, a year Ghana Free Zone Act 1995, Act 504. And so I'll go through a lot of additions, amendments to some of the sections of the Act, but also the fundamental legal framework regulating that particular policy. And OSHA, under that policy, the duty free zone, you need to understand what it is before you can appreciate what we are saying. And most people know, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia say one region, one duty free zone, and Trasumu. And the entire Trasumu said, even demographically, offer Ghana as a country, the economic activities of every region and the state. Back and we do a lot of reading and research.
Yeah,
if you take all the 16 regions, and here there a lot of economic activities in this country. Greater Accra, Ashanti region, Western region, and a bit of Tamale, Northern region. It's not all the regions, and they have an environment that you can even create a duty-free zone in that particular enclave. And we share that policy now. Currently, they know that over Ashanti region, there were two, and there were Ashanti Technology Park. It's a duty-free zone area. And there were under Honorable Chairman 10 time as a trade minister and a board chairman for Ghana Free Zones Authority. Almost active project. It's still ongoing.
Right.
There were Greater Kumasi Industrial City Project, a special economic zone. So Ashanti region, that duty-free zone, two never. And to the Mahmoud Baumia, they don't have here. Okay, after the statements, will make you say, oh, the entire maybe one region, one duty-free zone, they say, come on, Kwan, and also a photo.
I see.
Because there was Ashanti Technology Park, there was secondary export processing zone, there was Sama export processing zone, and there was Tema free zone. There's was Greater Kumasi Industrial City Project Economic Special Economic Zone, Musa Agro Processing Park, West Park Asama, Savlugu Industrial Park. Who all these duty-free zones are across that? There are financial alliances, enterprises, companies, shops, and stores are operating under that the same policy arrangement. And okay, so you can even say, but don't create an impression, say, you want to what that is not your idea.
Oh, but Ebiana, the new regions,
1995.
But Ebiana, the new regions, they be new. To say Western North and Uti, and this idea, no.
You can say, it's different from say the one region, one duty free zone. It means that it is not in place, and I will be creative. And on also the capture, who see the video, you take one of you. And the club are praying
I see.
Oshe Wankra Inland Porter. Before Neshati, went to Mendy. Better by went to Mendy. Bahama. Akufo the 8 years, yes, you to Mendy. What was the rationale behind the Wankra Inland Port? Was to reduce the pressure at Tema and secondly. So the woman will feel off in our bomber the Kumase. All the goods will shift from this place to Wankra Inland Port, no more the port. The moment I will critique a port, definitely you have a duty-free zone there. Take up what you're doing, create a duty-free zone. The idea is already in the most evidence of jobs done across. And you know, any idea you no breaking promise here, a boy and some mouth. No, we don't deserve a clap for this.
Now, Obibeka say, we are UP.
Never. One thing, so His Excellency, SOTS, Ghanaians are moved from the realm of one this, one that, one this, one that. It will never convince any rational or reasonable voter to trust you as a politician. Because the benchmarks of failures are there waiting for you. One village, one dam, a created. One constituency, $1 million. A project in our hand. One day, so one factory. Companies in our hand. Where are they working? Where are the sustainability of those 1 day, 1 day, 1 day, 1 day? And all the appointments you went to marry. And you are coming to start another 1 day, 1 day. Open Ghana for before. Open 54 1 year. They should stop that 1 day, 1 day.
But Doc, I mean, one this, one that, you know. Doc. One this, one that, you know. A signature of Akufo-Addo, not Bawumia. A signature of former President Akufo-Addo, not Bawumia. So if Bawumia is initiating one this, one that, you can't fault him.
Don't say it was a signature of Nana Akufo-Addo. It was a signature of the New Patriotic Party. The candidate can say it, but the moment it is accepted into your manifesto, it becomes a document of the party. Over your manifesto, one village, one day, one constituency, $1 million, 1 day, 1 factory, is it not in our manifesto? The moment it finds itself in your manifesto, it becomes a policy document of the party. It doesn't belong to the candidate. What did I mention? It now becomes a binding document for all members of the New Patriotic Party. Because there is a social contract as a party. We are presented to the good people of Ghana for an endorsement. They know they are members of Church Science. And one thing is also the Ghanaian community. For station and where do Nebua. We issue now for how many manufacturing companies are there? Now, for Tobeton, so do I say no. We are partner and crying over apart from the many other areas, over circle, over all the other places. Ghana, likely, our business community, our entrepreneurs are into Tobeton. And Tobeton business there, a Trinity policy. And you know the Trinity policy. One, exchange rate. CD to the dollar, CD to the euro, CD to the pound and other trading currency. Any here will be our businessman, or entrepreneur, our Tobeton, and in here. Because a was system of money echo other currency to be able to import products into the country. Another thing who are here, the business community, a part of the Trinity policy is interest rate. Ipano, when you start, or better for publishing, and I'm a boy. Or for publishing as well, interest the loan is one I'm a boy.
Yeah.
Ghana interest loan to say, what was the interest on loans after Mahama? What was the position of the NPP against it? The by 8 years, what was the interest rate? The 3 year hold year. And 2 year duty-free zones across the country. What is the essence of that? We have the free zone enclave. Now, $1 to see, we still cannot say to the point, say, I struggle to even raise the money to go and import the goods to bring to the duty-free zone enclave now. And for so many enclave now, what's fair or money to get to take it from it. And another large trinity as business community is the inflation rate. Because when the purchasing power of the consumer or the customers are affected, they will not even get the money to come and purchase the product that has been produced or imported into the country. The business community, the entrepreneurs will suffer. So we are politicians, we are economic guru. Now, first of all, what the business community are. You need to focus on these three dimensions of policy. The exchange rate management, the interest rate management, and the inflation rate management. And they deriving the economy, deriving the advancement of the business community, business persons, and entrepreneurs. That is what they need. That is what concerns them. And what was your Trump record? Your Trump record on exchange rate. You took it from $1 to 4 cities to what? To 16, 17 cities. Inflation rate through the producer. Interest rate the producer. So now I beg you. Give us solutions to the management of the Trinity a poor business community to flourish, a poor economy to expand. And that is feeding to the trading currency, exchange rate, interest rate, and inflation rate. What might a solution to those things? All coming to ask them. We share the 170 questions for the man, Mr. Akana. Likely it was revolving around moving the economy from what? Taxation to production. From import to export driven. Right. And the negative consequence of one region, one duty-free zone, it will be difficult for you to move the economy from import to export because duty-free zone areas, enclaves, encourage importation than exportation. Yeah. Another essence of duty-free zones is very negative. And it says, encourage the foreign company because the main rationale behind duty-free zone is what they want expertise, who make it your country attractive to foreign investors to come and set up manufacturing industries here and there.
Exactly.
It also encourages capital flight. And the moment capital flight happens, your currency is going to be good. Our solutions to exchange rate, interest rate, and inflation. All my solutions. But the solutions are not the the performance as head of economic management team. Yeah, share. I will say the best GBA of solutions that we propose for these three important items are helping the business people, the business community, and entrepreneurs to flourish. That is how the argument should be.
Mate, Doc, Medasi and Nanopay. With the Inchimwaba or Katana, with the bad agent, so a Bissau, I want some of the all the information about it. I don't pay, but that's in the permanent. A rubber banana for Betrasi. Now, the road towards flag bearership on 2026, that transfer not your count 70. Once again, I don't pay there. Yeah, but that's but okay. We'll find our ways to Ghana for it then quickly.
The final words to the Ghanaian people, they say, it doesn't matter whether you are an MPP or NDC. And they be a politician, a big nursing piece who are catching. Then start getting to street proof. That means, you're match politician or more ways with their performance. Come I did power self. And then the baby who said, as soon as you are not maintained, or you're credible enough to be given another chance to do that.
Doc, Medasi, once again. Right. That's Dr. Razak Kojo Opoku, were the founding president of the UP Traditional Institute. His Excellency, the former Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, named some of the buy and say, obey duty free, regime biano, and Doc Amayachi, say, and you correct a bit misleading. Now, as a matter of fact, it's the policy that is already existed, and yeah, Afina. Ban say anyone or no person just say woba. But the point is, and I go say, Dr. Bameka say, Obeshemu Kena, and no now Kosoka, and at one kind of something. He's just here to make sure that the kernel that two baby da. It's a better doctors now. from one dog to another dog. In fact, me call Akua South anopay. Na many the member of parliament for Akua South Ekodin Komo. Na this is an MP who is doing a lot of good work. A lot of good work. Na in fact, even here in Oyerepa, waba chese one ye AD and Komo on and also wobwa omo antenna show so na omo what problems. There's an MP who assist one way or the other. Na anopay ebisafo we piem ewo America. Na America no na botan say aya na Ghana de bia na Ghana for na exchange program ewo America na sa brochire. However, this time no so person hwe say benya partnership ama eye abochi for no so aba Ghana. No mo so ababesua de abesua ye culture. Eti we piem ewo Memphis one abrofo no bi edin komo. How is this going to impact on our education? I don't pay you beka ho asana video bi wo ho ma nhwe video no. Yehwe wi a we try and speak to the MP na etie insema ewo.
We are excited about this, which is a very important aspect of our pillars that we try to instill in our students. So when we talk about internships, when we talk about opportunities for cultural exposures, this opportunity seems to be most befitting not only for our friends in Ghana, but also for our students here at LOC. So we're just appreciative to Ms. Felicia Foster for ensuring that HBCUs are at the forefront, and in particular that Lemoyne College is at the forefront of this conversation.
I am so excited about this experience. I have never been out of the country before, and I plan on going. I want to see historical places. I want to try different foods, so different foods that I haven't tried before, learn new languages. The program that is about to take place is going to be a program that's going to enhance the experience for students. That hands-on experience that we've been looking for with LOC students, it's here now. And I couldn't be more excited for what God is doing, but what also is happening and taking place right here in our special LOC.
I would say that this is a great opportunity for us to get back and connect to our roots, because a lot of us don't know where we originated from. And so to be able to go to Ghana from here and to kind of connect and know what's this, what's that, like where you from, because most people are lost because they don't know who they are from. And so I believe that this would be good for the college here, especially for Black students to go and know where our roots are.
This initiative is one outstanding opportunity. As a matter of fact, everything about what we're doing to impact our youth is going to be historic. I have my granddaughter who's actually a freshman here at Lemoyne College, and I've already encouraged her. We're going to get the passport, and she's going to be one of those applicants that actually signs up.
Right, we shall find Abrofo Sibia omo puto no wa nya kefra wonti ni yi but nyomo nyina can say partnership na ye ba no ayade a omodigi ho beboa amoma ba Ghana aba be ho root nti we Memphis Lemoyne College. It's, they are the people I'm so on by pilot now we are trying to get the NP Dr. Kingsley Ajiman, and let me say that we were scheduled to have an interview with Eric Chum, the spokesperson for Dr. Brian Champion's campaign. In fact, time the man and he's not here. So more and more you say advertising of that interview. Say it to my friend earlier. But now we are scheduled to speak to the Member of Parliament for Akua South constituency. Dr. Kingsley Ajiman, one of your MP for Akua South, and for Akua South, no Chebi or na owo. Now, and the person Americano, the issue about the partnership, education, tourism, Nina and Rebecca Wasem and the Anopay. Now, quickly, Mami Mbamon Kai say a year bills microcredit. Bills microcredit. Wope a year Bosia and the Ashiwa Jumem wope sikade a year business. Na unyebia. But what does a year bills microcredit for her? bills microcredit for na we are salaried worker nya wo hia ya Ghana card no wo hia no wi a ebusuafo wo hia se wo de deposit bia ba koto but rather all you have to do is say wo de Ghana card de beko na wa chesa we are salaried worker wo hia collateral bia ye nka se fa bibra fa ka bra fa dan bra there be omo nka ne sa they'll just give you the money na fe wo so de kwhye your business if you already have a running business na wo hia more capital wo de obra wo be say wo share business ase na ebi asikasem no aye problem wo de bra bills microcredit ya dia ombeboa yi pa in fact wherever you are whatever you need bills makes it happen omo de beboa enti ya pay ebusia for a year bills microcredit on 0596 920 833 0596 920 833 and 0302 200 390 0302 200 390 numbers in the 0596 920 833 and 0302 200 390 0302 200 390 from on the pay na afe engage yeah bills microcredit say na be ya won so o sika ohia arbe shop business no metimi akonkan na aro pay we for me can for saso amamo saso kontunto preko omo mosquito coil ene omo spray our system dem in fact ubo rasto bia bomodi ase we bisa so pay saso na omde be ma in fact mosquitoes ene flies once namo ene insects bia na busafo saso etimi ekum sambo nyina so insects bia ewo dem bia no to bomodia eyusu saso ade ebekum nyina na ebusafo saso efri Samara Company ho na Samara Company Limited I mean can say FDA Food and Drugs Authority omo approve say ye yusu saso na anopay ubefre saso on 0246 864798 0246 864798 and 0501 454462 0501 454462 ofre mo na open do etu a ofre sana meso ya don beboa ama won so etimi enya saso no bi sana okọ shop bia so a na aka so ope saso de a obenya bi saso yesi kontontom preko na ebisa for anope we doing something if I say be kind quite unfortunate say our guest for no entimi ambedu Eric Chum MPP campaign spokesperson for Dr. Brian Achampong and he was scheduled any arguments here obeba no pay na fee I don't know Edin Komo but unfortunately onyambedu here because he's a friend no onyano so that is the information for you this morning it's more amu say advertisement and so ochina ya me ado this today Friday anybody in Komo no mo fanchai we need time so campaign spokesperson we need time so and he's campaigning for Brian Achampong into say kind of woman no Ghana for no who the kind of person he is so no be share time na fi only time so it doesn't help but anyway Anope you be shade from what you said we say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia we say Kennedy Japan and I have seen Ejako say Ejako used to support Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Ejako was shifted grounds all supporting Kennedy or Ohene Japan. Why is it so? Well, one of these days, when we studio, but from what you said, Dr. Bawumia, Brian Achampong, Educhum, Kennedy, Kwabene Japan, Maka Kennedy, Kwabene Japan. So, only the past 5. So, Dr. Bawumia, Brian Achampong, Kennedy, Kwabene Japan, and Dr. Educhum. Dr. Oseya Educhum. Sadi pa 5 year omuke. What's your munsam? What's in your moka? What is happening? What do you think? And now who do you think? Say it be a party no and to Abamano. And now say it be a own to Franca and my party no. You won't to me and all of that, making very interesting proposition for Dr. Baumia. Dr. Baumia name was to say, Michael Coy report in a buy no. Abusafo. Wano report nanka say he was the reason entia NPP amayoko no elusu election no. It's no mo born sa asubo no. You are not fair to him. You are not being fair to him. Say okasa abusafo ene na ya adwene ana ya na ya adwene. Maybe a full answer the amount. Na no pay what join the conversation no. As to whether say you blame Baumia. Say Baumia na ma NPP amayoko no lose election na. Omo kasa no, omo kasa sa na tie. Ye fa so bo no mo no. Ana probably no. Ebia enkoye what I call collective responsibility. What it means is that NPP before nyina na omo ka ho bi. Na e man na esi ye. And now because Baumia being the candidate in it, no, one na NG a blame na. And no pay maybe a full answer the amount. Now, one so what do I going to back on this matter? As to whether or not His Excellency the former Vice President, because Senator Miking and I jo share delegate for no Okatromo say it is never true. Say he was the reason why the NPP lost. What was Shamiano pay? Do you agree? Say it wasn't the reason now. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Me pacho, your first and after thing.
If I meet that and got
great. It's your
number one.
Great. It's your
number one.
It's your
number one.
It's your
Kaka can say. A year Dr. Baumiano. We didn't fast to go on a man and people use here. I didn't say. Yes, President Mahama and yet Patomo. One a contact in. Ubian contact in. Ubian can tell me to slow down. On said Baumian, and if then no one answer and it's here to say you slow down. And can want some Upi can get a also of a professor from Poman also. Oh, the good one, Nakasakura, or not when you class as you down. It is a you so young and so why are you? The Gobia and Cantona sat down one. Come get over when you can go over. I see. Mate.
That's it. I'm going to pay. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, I'm actually first and after Great, you're John Bebunia.
Yeah, better make an what I say, Kufado, and I say, Baumia. When you come on penny, Sissio. Baumia, and your man penny. Baumia, at in change. And I was at the USA, the best yet for Bamaneba. They said, here, or May Moon said, or man said, yes, you can. Your mamma and your man penny. One share. No, man said, yes, you can. One share, when you I'm not a person, I'm a year,
me too.
Yes, say you. Tell me, say, yeah. What think, say more catch and say, a Kufado, a 1 year. Won't come one more year, no, by ya. I said, I will catch and say, but I say, we need a baby of the first one, and say, what the best of all. And we are at home. So much to any woman, and then was an abai.
Medasi. I'm going to call no pay. Yeah, hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
What's your first and after thing?
The Casasi I have already.
Great. You're trying to pay me now.
Okay, I'm the Kakrabi American. Young Summer, you grab about me and I have to Ghana.
Young farmer about me, said a bear who Tom or Ghana. Okay. Young next one is one to pay. Oh, but a young kun. Yeah, hello, good morning. Yes, sir. But your first and after thing. Great. Physical you.
Obi bi ade sobo about Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
because obi ka kire say election no 2022 2022 na ba mi aya sagbara you know ka say ono na mi elusu and I am ka mo si zongo community olusu o we ne ba ko pe the records are there records na ba bonte the number of zongos are about me really a mahama we go on with the but within our own protest that's it mobile yes and we are but we need to send and let you hear pa no say you are mahama president our must say you then crash and echo crash and nipa no mu and say the ayan kwase
right
because the same nipa we mu pa kwaku o se ko man pe di obufu pa kwa mpo de ti guarantee ase then no catch say in sika de e wo hono mo na ene nipa be say 4,000 say ene ye jumo pa chote man na be president wo hono mo then nipa 4,000 me mo nipa na mo ye jumo no mo ye nipa na
point one minute medasi Mumfa Nchemi na afena your guest number bedu. We were scheduled to start the conversation at 8, but about 15 minutes late. June, I'll go about pay.
Area.
Let's say.
Boko.
Why you late?
I think some of the chairman. I see. Mr. Asewo, baby. But
Mr. Asewo, baby. Oh, okay.
For love of country.
Is that me time no? Because my time is almost up. But anyway, I know you're campaigning for the Abetifi Dr. Bernard Champo, who's seeking to lead the NPP Amoyoko. Now, I mean, for you, Rebecca said, why Bernard Champo here? Oh, campaign your man. I didn't know Ghana for and I NPP delegate a Tom Brand, the brand a flag of the NPP.
Paka me that say, say the kind of semi din chiama omo mo hwe
right
Oyerepa na mo bom mo dey
that's it
na the credit e ba kope and say na no you call about no intimate nkunim and political party be answer when this ade hu ya de ku ba kope say we go kwakoto aba na wetimi edi nkunim entina ehun be hia say e be ya brantia odwane nan so a wabone homodin our party nim wasa abone homodin our parliament onu ankasa ne abrabo in the private sector no waye nyema kese bebre na yetimi abone na waye obronife be compromise candidate say party for no enya bibi emfa no ho na obi aba be di nechi na de nkabom Aba party apema ni makwa wini about 2028.
Right.
So the fapem na ni say oyobi a ode nkabom beba say you kind of unity no obi a ni so ade hu ekita no eya kese wa show very clear say even ono ankasa ni jwedi a odi in the private sector say we di in the Rock City hotels here and no na the biggest hotel hospitality chain Africa as an individual we see
right
the Juma Oye as Minister of State of Interior and National Security said the born homodin FI Obedani Minister of Agriculture the interventions of the buyer when it comes to irrigation is the biggest investment in irrigation systems across Ghana since independence.
Right.
Say obey Minister of Agriculture BMO say cocoa for omomudia cocoa ma yetu cocoa prices moved from 800 almost 3,000 at the time. That was the biggest increment in cocoa pricing to date. I feel so no you share CSE cocoa board na you BB syndication loan.
Yeah.
Say yanka say ye cocoa na fe obi ba beto na fe ye na yakobo ho bisia na yasankutua hu sin hu na oma de sasika no ayede ye de sasika na koto cocoa no ama obi aba beto sa ni pay ba ye no say no ye ma sa de ne enkoso enti no yes some ye twem that is obi a nneɛma makeka ni nyinaa no kyerɛ sɛ ɔyɛ obi a obronife bold sɛ ɔka sɛ ɔyɛ biribi a ɔyɛ na kɛseɛ mu afei nso no sɛbe wohia obi a akwadare adesua mu okita PhD information systems na sɛsi a abɛɛfo kwan so a yɛde yɛ nneɛma artificial intelligence internet of things digitalization all of this mechanization of agricultural technology ade a onim nti wode nneɛma we nyinaa tutu ani na okeka bom a na kyerɛ sɛ oye obi a sɛ yɛkeka sa nneɛma ni nyinaa bom plus sɛ ade a meka mfitiaseɛ no about unity na yɛhia no ndia na kyerɛ sɛ ɔno na yɛ the best person a yɛyɛ gyidi sɛ yɛde ne kɔ a nkunimdie ɛbɛba ama yɛn 2028 nti no so wadi nkɔmmɔ no akyi a na kɔpɔ bebree sɛ na ofiri fa ne baeɛ nti no of course so obi party tie te sɛ tifoɔ no esi ahefoɔ no ɛbɛbi na sɛ na ohum den na wayɛ because wobɛdane flag bearer una woyɛ leader of the party nti no legitimate say obi be bisa say na obi so di party and then why aboa party no nti no wa keka sema nneema why stem oboa ma party office omo mu ejuma o party office na say wo opposition be do time be win elections in 2016 so 2024 ne modern boy say take charge of Eastern region ne His Excellency former Vice President nti no say people say no say can say na say okan sanse we no just say okan di do no na momo no party for mpenifo it can be a polling station executive constituency executive electoral area coordinator regional executive or any package because even over grassroots polling station executive now in principle no polling station executive no baby a yeto baby nipa 800 yeto aba wo okay in sa nipa enum na omo wo ho no it's obonika baby delegate just say anka ne papa mu krapo na ka yekoto baby a esa ka yekọ sa nipa 800 no ho na yekobi some say asemesi ni way say am person mu di your party na one year to that is how a delegate system even works so don't mean any packet wa it is a ushia sa nkrofo nyina na se omo ye party for mpenifo na ye di fie nkomo na se o bie o timi che omo de waya abo party na eno nche se udwa wanu and anu yi say na answer o se da ben His Excellency former Vice President eko adansi o se da na o kire ase jusu o kire party for ne homodi oboma party no say oto pickups 300 ema party no and also enuda so what I say you know say sometimes you know because I politics you know who can be na
we candidate what can say be about 2024 boa the former vice president about no yet candidate no because say this time is a betrayal of Brian Champo na man for share himself but the vice president was almost one the well marketed that party not turn no on you be in fact Bobby himself said that mo person mo call Jubilee House he is the fastest route when there's some father should call Jubilee House it will make us about Brian will betray
that is a debatable I mean who baby a betrayal no efiba I'm on your 7 year politics right and then baby you know about conviction e be one so about your vision and it's also time and the mechanics is so say political party be and we need to do who here back up and you know members of political party no obronife fidelity o just say your loyalty this and money no should not be to individuals but to the party now if it is to the party there not just say it means that the sole purpose of a political party no so say party never call abemu you better abana ye din kunim dia. Now you cannot see this as a betrayal. What I say because say no na ye dey and 70 and the party they betraying crofo bebre. What I say because obi a politician be answer no So we a politician, or we are a politician, unkita ambition, is a very dangerous
aspiration.
Is a very dangerous person. Even any human being without ambition and aspirations, it cannot be trusted. It can be a very dangerous person. And, you know, I don't see it as a betrayal at all. It's a competition of ideas, a competition. Say, yeah, believe it. Say at this stage in the party with the circumstances, may lose the elections near that, you know. The best thing to do is to rally behind a compromise candidate. Who's Dr. Brian Champon, who would bring us the victory come 2028. And it is devoid of sentiments and emotions and all that, because even when people start using words like betrayal and all of those things, it's a very harsh thing to say, because at the end of the day, say, Mabua pay, me do a cheap pay, na ebia me drew empempen, so be a me so before say, beti me, aye bibi abua party no, as a collective body. That's the me to me who is why I don't just say me betray.
Now, what can about unity, and then the fact that we lose 2024 election, and you see, more camp, he's been accused, and even Biden himself, Dr. Biden himself, has been accused. He said, "We are more pre-unity, no." But they, but me zero waha, and some tribal sentiment na diade. I'm not for this more in a
No, but almost you see. You see, almost you see, tribal sentiments and everything. They are just being disingenuous.
Oh, really?
Yes, they are just being disingenuous. You know, you see, say me go to Aba. Ne to Aba, to me swaba. Me use me as an example. If you Krobius, you feel abompe. I me go to Aba, to Aba. Na me chair. Me man for Fantiakwa South constituency. So moto Aba ma Eric Chuma. Na ne papa yes na hine. Inti na bompe for nyina beto Aba no. Ni akwa abato no na man to amame na obi ni me ba bejina ani pan say na no a mo ka say mo to abama Eric say ode abompe vote bebe one farmer ni pan no tribal politics and also the nchiche mu na eba enti no me timi ko gina ho ka say aha de mo to abama me a maybe ni na obi ka say na nipa asemesti o ka say obe wi ni aha we ntimi wi ni a na no ye tribal politics. That means that nipa na osha say or the no ye basis as a justification say yen tiny chi yen to about or this about it about no na na or tribal politics using that analogy. But I don't even believe say sanity. What you say? And as I say me na okay to say I don't know Dr. Brian Chambo ka say na me ho. Okasa by 96 97 minutes no cheche mu say na Uche video the crapona. I granted a lot of interviews on Uche video the crapona. The first statement I say, His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was a victim of circumstances.
Okay.
So because of being a victim of circumstances, let's just say, I know no form so, and I say, "Ne bibia why? Ne mumono, ne mabia a war surrounding the sea and the Kobanisa. Ne mumono." Say, yeah, political party, you need to do who enhance sign idea. Say, your call about 2028, I person you win idea. Now, who be here say, you better tiny chi. Now, baby, votes be one. Why they? Wako pray, not their brain, na yedi inkunim. It is devoid of tribalism, it's devoid of, because you see, unti sorry preocupe. And ma adien chena umere, obia. Tribal bigot and I say odi pemu odi say ade enura na me diwechi enura na me support resources me sika ma hode me nyansa ni nyina na de chi ya me say sisi ade me ankasa me pese me bejina na party for neto so aba no ade sa de chi ya na ma bedane it is so me we dey me politics echi I don't even believe in that kind of narrative. Say, no NDC for crapo no. Say, me new NDC ni air daily and I say on any platform. Me no more that kind of politics no. Let alone say, political party back on ye nchichemu eba. Enti no, I know there a political conversation. What do I say? Because you see, when him dey make us. In the same vein, omo yes I dey na no massa back say oh. You see, I cried. I could be able to be a bia. And then the crest say, "Yen Lucio." Almost the results also about better about in one breath. No, but that is
neither. Say we lose was Zongo communities. And
that is not even the bigger picture. Okay. The bigger picture is that we went into an election, we were in government, we lost by almost 1.7 million votes, right? We got 41%. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, our main opponent, which is the NDC, have turned our stronghold, which is supposed to be Ashanti region, into their own stronghold as well.
Oh, really?
Is that what they're saying? Yes, because they have almost 200,000 more votes in Ashanti than they had in Volta region, which is their.
I see.
Supposed struggle. No, but that is what. No, but it is. You see, nobody. You see, nobody is blaming His Excellency, the Vice President, for the loss. The point is that His Excellency was given an opportunity to lead the party. Based on a conviction from all of us, say he was the best person to lead us to victory at that time, and based on the dynamics on the ground, say any. And on one case, also convincing, yes, say, Mudi still ano shemin sa, me de inkunimdienu ebeba, and I call ye political party, and ye social enterprise be. And I say, I sorry, be another women fellowship, be another men fellowship. It's a political party. And the idea, yes, so obi so to make to massage obi personal aspirations and ego because party in here say ya beba abemu because nipa ni bebre hwe ahai Ashanti region you niam me no Kumasi Asante Kotoko so dem say any MPP beboa enti ye kobobo na say Kotoko ye kobobo la we say we do fufu answer beboa MPP so sir what you say enti nkofo bebre akoma at that party no obi wa ye lose elections crap na sabi na brabo ayabasa just say and say be potty crap on directly but that is part of the thing enti no yeah asudie ma nyina as a political party you done political party and say you be emotions no e free ho na your friend is saying the real issues on the ground say you hear abrante mu no a nema me boss yi or what's our experience in the security intelligence sector private sector experience no one kasa dey jumeku a watete a dey enuma emma Ghana for plus the public sector experience na ye can't sign money nyina bom na ye de niam atoto akwemu a ebema party no every election 2028 na Ghana for enya esomfa so based on the bold solutions then the bold decisions then niam why we deliver the da obetime dey won sa aka what you say into say for example that we can his Rock City Waka is real estate.
The business is the real estate. Of course, everybody knows it.
His IT business is the biggest IT firm in Ghana. Okay. In terms of software development and all of those across the government sector and the banking sector, insurance sector. To BBI, we have transaction so BBI is affected by somebody's vision. What you say? And this is a person apart from that and also no what carry what additional in that sector and then you say a for crime so you say be transforming our economy. And I believe strongly that sometimes you have to take away the emotional conversations. Your party sometimes obi krani obi in Adrian and say obi a contest will be an visa. Now, Maba Dane a time for that. That is not how to build a political party.
That's it. Your time needs to know. I have a lot of questions to ask, but time needs to know them busy. But one last one, two questions maybe. So, does Brian take a year responsibility? Because I had a comment say we won't hand over power. A big issue. Say people are angry or were angry at the time. Say, that can become in the Lucia. The bear, but maybe you should not know about the Arabic contest.
You see, sometimes na make us say, Akua Asieduaa. one share ya aye efi ntokwa oh nti one share ya wakọ kibibi na wano akoto ne statement of my say we are not handing over power
right
eye adia ye dey share your party full soldiers a party from come and that party no in cry say yempem yenko yenim yenye adwumaden na yemi power 2024 no enye bibi o ka say ye ntimi yenwini ana say bibi ati a ye be a unconstitutional and say the bibi ba e de oye ne be ba oman ni mu what you say na party bia no say o ko akansi bi say a unhia mema ene ma almost akukudro na ometimi aboama party for nya sa gidie ni wo even the executive the party machinery any structure and say elections here yekoi and kunimdie ni yeko until I honestly don't see the correlation between
that
and no and even losing
but because now I'm out for